8 or 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she was the mother died when they had these pups. She had like 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And when I found that out, I went over there and I kept going back over there. And I was teaching them people that had the dogs how to take care of them. They didn't even know. They had a dog and she got pregnant and then they don't have babies and they didn't know nothing.
Oh, they weren't even like real breeders or anything? They just...
No, they had a dog that got knocked up. And
They just figured they'd sell them?
yeah, if they keep them alive, and they couldn't hardly do that, but I kept them alive. And I taught them how to do it. I told them what they needed to do with her. Because she was no problem. That was just more than that little dog could handle. Because she wasn't an older dog, she was a young dog and had that many puppies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the mom? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she could maybe attend to one if it would come up there bothering her, but 4 or 5 of them, she didn't want nothing to do with them. She was like throwing them off.
She was a smaller...
Hmm?
Bailey was one of the smaller ones or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there was till I come around, they never thought any of them would live. But I showed them what to do, and I go over it quite a bit. And I was hand feeding most of them, taught them how to do it.
Mm.
And they actually ended up keeping one more and giving the others out, you know.
Oh, okay.
They all made it, but they wouldn't have made it knowing what they knew because they didn't even know how to take care of the first dog.
That's crazy. And there was a summer that I spent in Kentucky with Mama, and one of the kids down the street, their dog was a husky, and it had a litter. Is it a litter
Mm-hmm.
of dogs? And he gave one of them to me, and I didn't I didn't know like what to do with it, and he was just like, hey, we're just gonna like leave him somewhere, like do you want it? I was like, yeah, I'll. And then I told Mama about it, but she was like, the dog's sleeping outside, he can have like your scraps and stuff like that, but like I'm not getting like food or anything for it, and like good luck getting it back to Texas because I doubt that your dad's gonna want it. And it was doing really good, but
did you ever get it back here?
no,
Oh,
it died of parvo, like
yeah.
it's like a disease that dogs get. It's like a wasting disease almost.
Hmm.
And apparently, like all of the puppies in the entire, like all of the puppies died of parvo.
Hmm.
And it was a really pretty dog. It was brown. It was a husky, but it had a brown coat with like black and white a little all over the place, and then like one eye was blue and the other eye was like black or white or something like that. And its name was Mocha.
Mocha.
Yeah, it was a cute dog, but it didn't last very long.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if it was something, because when I asked them if they had gotten their like vaccinations and everything like that, and they're like, oh yeah, we got them. They're like, I don't think so.
Yeah, and if they didn't, and they're that young, anything could happen.
Yeah. It was pretty sad. I buried. It was a girl. I buried her behind Mamo's house, like not on the property, but behind the property. Yeah, sad.
There's somebody in the family buried on the property.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember who. Maybe Mom would remember. But they would.
Good thing I didn't. Good thing I didn't dig in the backyard then.
I don't know where.
Yeah,
It was back or front.
That would have been scary to.
Yeah, because probably back then they might just rolled him in a blanket.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Huh.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Go back further, people didn't even build boxes or nothing.
Well, also there's a big old septic tank that they installed back there. That that I hope. I mean, I hope they told him where the whoever it was back there.
They, who knows where it's
Yeah.
at? Nobody probably by now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Other than there is, but we don't know where.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Hmm.
You don't know what side of the family?
No.
No.
I don't know if it's I don't know if anybody ever said it was a female or a male.
Hmm.
Other than there's a person or a body.
Yeah. It might be family, it might not be.
It might not even be white.
Oh no.
Somebody up on the hill, we had to get buried them.
That's rough. Alright, let's see where we left off.
When I first started going down there, back in the 60s,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have a way to go down there if somebody didn't have transportation. They either took a bus or a train or a plane, not even a plane. But when I got a car, and I could see it drive far enough, and I kept gassing and checking and going on little trips, and I told them one day, when they said they want to go down there, I said, well, I'll take you down there. What are you going to take us in? I said, my car. Your car? Will it go? I said, my car, have you seen it in the shop anywhere? Since I've owned it, it's been going everywhere. The only place I got to stop is when I got to get gas.
What kind of car was it?
Huh?
What kind of car was it?
I'm trying to think I want to think it was a Pontiac.
Okay.
Maybe a Star Chief or something.
So it was like a car, not a truck.
Yeah, it was a good sized car.
Okay.
It wasn't a station wagon. It was a 4-door.
Okay. What color was it?
It was two-tone, and I don't even remember the color. I might have a picture of it somewhere.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
So, why was it difficult to get down there?
What?
Seco.
Why was it difficult?
Yeah. You said that the car was difficult. It was hard for people to get down to Seco because of something. You didn't say.
Oh, when I first started going down there, that bridge that you come across it at the beginning,
Right at the front?
right in front,
Uh-huh.
that wasn't much of a bridge other than 2 lanes
Oh.
on top of stuff.
Oh.
And you had to line your wheels up, and you better stay on that track, or you're going up. I've been down there and got to that point, and then there was another back way, back around another town.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if he went off the road, he's there. You can't go through there.
yeah.
Now, you
That was
gotta-
like if you turned into Seco and turned right, there was like a back way around that way that you could go.
Well, if we went this way,
Yeah.
yeah, but it was get up to a certain point. It's going to be almost like make your own road now.
Gotcha.
And people did a lot.
Yeah. I remember there were trails back there that it looked like cars used to go through, but nobody drove on it.
Yeah. Now, when I first went down there, people drove everything all over down there. So one day I decided I was going to try that. They said, well, don't get in trouble. You might not get out of there. I said, if I get in there, I'll get out of there. And I did. I went everywhere, and probably some places they didn't go. But I knew the vehicles that I drove, and I knew what they could do, and I knew how slow you can go and what you shouldn't be going. And I kept them moving and
Yeah.
didn't stop in a mud puddle. You see one of those, better just go through it.
Yeah.
Some of
Get
them
some
might be
momentum.
here to the road long.
You're doing this. Trying to stay straight. All right. Well, where we left off was The last question was, how many people attended your wedding? Did anyone show up unexpectedly? And you said maybe 6 or 7 people total at the wedding. And you said no one... you said you were kind of surprised that anyone showed up.
I was, and some people didn't show up, and they said they were.
Oh, okay.
But then didn't get any extras because people could know or something, you know. Just whoever came, and it wasn't bad.
Yeah. You said not sure if many of your family went. It was mostly her family.
I don't think there's anybody in my family other than maybe one of my younger sisters and Johnny.
Okay.
They were the only ones that hung around there because they knew the buildings. Because my parents used to live in the other building.
Right.
So they grew up. I mean, Mary, my older sister, her and Pat were like best friends. But Pat was a lot younger than Mary.
Mm-hmm.
But they knew each other because they lived in different buildings. And Mom found out that was my sister.
Anybody come in from like out of state or out of town or anything like that?
Yeah, Jack would come up from Indiana.
For the wedding?
Oh, for the wedding? No. Nobody came up for that. But there were different times when Jack was going to be in town because he had other people he'd go see, or maybe it was a union that he had to go up to. And he would always stop and see me and maybe spend a night or two at the apartment building with us.
You said he lived in Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that was like when he was still in the military, or was after?
Well, before and after and everything. He was in and out of the military, the Air Force. I mean, he was out of it for 2 years, and they wanted him back so bad that it got to the point they would come to the house, a division of them, and wait for him to show up. And they were offering him all kinds of stuff. They come with a briefcase full of money. They're doing everything to try to get him. And finally, they got the money up high enough, and he said, I didn't mind the job.
Yeah.
Because he would get he wasn't going back in like he was nobody. He was going back in at a higher position than he left, and he was up pretty high when he got out of there. So he had it pretty good. Spent 20-some years in the Air Force.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But he lived on base in the beginning for a little bit, and then when they got their own place, he lived close enough to the base that he could get up in the morning, and that time he was dressed, he'd be at the building.
That's like Fort Wayne or something, right?
What?
In Indiana?
Fort Wayne?
Something like that.
Fort Wayne is a place up there, but I don't know if that's where the...
Oh, is that just a city, maybe?
Yeah.
I thought there was an actual like fort, like a military fort or something.
No, that's actually a good-sized city.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb. That's funny. Next question is, what are your favorite memories of your wedding day? Anything that's stuck out more than others?
Yeah. I was up late because I couldn't get rid of people. I finally started pushing people out the door and closing it on them.
The night before or the night of?
Night of.
You're trying to get people out the door.
Everybody in Curly, that family, everybody's in that family. Anybody from my family, that was over. It's time to go, you guys go home because I'm tired and I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Campbell's ain't been open, huh?
Nope. Not yet.
The string, they ought to color it. Because it blends into to the box, it's hard to even find the string.
Oh yeah.
Hey, get off me.
The next question is, was there any drama on your wedding day? Anybody upset or anybody frustrated or annoyed or anybody show up that weren't supposed to be there?
If they did, they were welcome because we didn't kick anybody out.
Yeah.
But no, I think everybody, a few people that didn't show up, and they were asked, and we wanted them there, but they were having family problems themselves, money wise and jobs and stuff. But I offered to go get them and stuff too.
Oh, so that they could be at the wedding?
Yeah, or at the thing after or whatever. But I guess maybe because they couldn't be it from the beginning, they just felt bad and just stayed home.
Oh, gotcha.
I said, you don't have to do that. I said, because it ain't gonna, it don't mean shit to me. I'll be glad that you're there whenever you're there. We had a back bedroom in the apartment, and that was closer to the center of closer to the one side of the building where the other building was. And anybody snoring over there, we heard them. If we were snoring over here, we know they could hear us, because there wasn't that much room between the buildings.
Interesting.
That was funny.
Just a little like walking path or something, or just for maintenance, or?
Yeah, it wasn't as wide as this here.
Everybody slept with their windows open and stuff?
Sure, nobody had air conditioning back then.
Yeah.
Everybody had fans.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever put air conditioning in one of those apartments when I lived there, because the fan was enough. And we usually stayed up late because we're watching TV and the fan's on, we're cool, and we're drinking whatever.
Yeah.
When we go to bed, we just sleep and you're out.
That's a thing though, right? Like even now, like a lot of people in Michigan don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, there's not a lot of times where you need it. In Michigan, sometimes, but definitely not as much as here in Texas.
Yeah.
It's interesting because like even places like, there's some places in like Florida or like even like Hawaii where you would think that more people would want air conditioning. It's just not normal.
Yeah. They grew up without it, and it's like normal weather to them. And
yeah, I mean, people used to live outdoors, like all of our descendants, or all of our ancestors. I mean, they lived outside. So, I mean, I don't know that people complained about the weather back then. It was just, you just survived.
You know it was coming. You made sure you was under something.
Yeah.
They would dig into the side of the mountain where they had the mountain and have like a cavity.
Yeah.
They could get into, and then put skins that they've killed as their door hanging down like that on an angle and let it run off.
That's like one of my favorite things in school to learn about was like how people used to build their homes. Like you would like, especially like the Native Americans here.
Yeah.
They would build like, it would just be like mud and like grass that they would pack together and put on their roof.
Yeah.
And
They
that's
put
cool.
trees across there.
Yeah.
Big parts of trees
Yeah.
to hold the stuff. But once it is set up, is up there.
Yeah, it's like almost like concrete or something.
Yeah.
The way that they pack that stuff in there.
Yep.
It's crazy. And like even in like in the UK, like England, they have like thatched roofs still.
And what?
Thatched roofs.
What are those?
It's like it's just like long reeds of like grass where
Oh.
they tie them on top of the roof, and you know they have these big sections of like they call them thatch, and they just tie them all together and they just put them on the top of the roof. It's crazy. Even now they still do it, but which is crazy because there's so much other things you can be doing.
And wouldn't that make homes for any other kind of critters?
Hmm?
Wouldn't that make home for critters?
You would think so. Probably.
Get into that stuff up there on the road.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like even at the place where I'm staying in Frisco, like we have holes like around the property where we get like mice in there sometimes. So I mean, and that place is made of like, you know, whatever normal homes are made from.
If I could get up to where those holes were, I would fix that where that would end in.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't get into the house. It's just that sometimes we'll hear them up in the attic.
Yeah. I don't want to wake up to a half dozen of them running around above my head, though.
Oh no. They mostly live in the tree that's behind the house.
Yep.
And there was one night where it was just like I was using the restroom, and the restroom's right on the other side of the wall, it's the exterior wall, and the tree is right out there, and I could just hear them running back and forth on the roof and back. And I went out there with my flashlight and my camera, and I flashed it up there, and you could see all of their eyes.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, I didn't know there were that many up here. Crazy.
Come look over here at this hotel. This is a nice place.
Right. And there's this little alley in between like the rows of houses,
Yeah.
where it's just all grass back there, and I know there's animals back there. Oh, this morning I took the trash out, and when I was about to roll them down, I saw a piece of bread sitting on top of the trash can, and I saw all these little footprints all over the top of the trash can. Obviously, like a raccoon had grabbed it out of the trash and put it and was eating it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And when I walk at night, a lot of times I'll see like coyotes like walking the streets.
Oh yeah.
And stuff like that. And
There was when we first moved here. They used to come down this creek.
oh yeah.
That was more woods over there, and that wasn't really a good road out there.
Yeah, on both sides.
Yeah, and they would come in,
Yeah.
and I'd see them right here on the road, and I'd run them off.
Yeah. It's crazy. I started I was carrying a walking stick for a little while, like I was gonna be able to defend myself against a coyote or something, but
Well, you whack them a few times in the head,
yeah.
but you got to do good hits and you don't want to hit their ass or their body so much. You want to get what they're biting with.
Yeah.
Knock the shit out of their head.
Yeah. And but then I just felt like I looked weird walking around with a walking stick like at like midnight. So I started carrying my pistol just to have something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny.
I got a couple of handguns, but I don't ever have them out there.
Yeah. I just I just deleted like all of my social media off of my phone, like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, all of that, just because I kept watching like they call it like an algorithm where it's just like they just feed you whatever you watch. Like if you watch one type of video, they'll give you another video kind of the same. And I just kept watching like so many like terrible videos of like people getting shot and like attacked and stuff like that. So I just it's crazy. Just and then I had downloaded a crime app on my phone, and it shows you like where crime is happening around you, like,
Yeah.
in the city. And I wasn't getting like paranoid or anything, but I was like, man, it's crazy. It's not good to know everything that's happening around you at
Yeah.
all times.
Yeah. Then I'll be looking for a new place, maybe.
Yeah. 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 Where I live in Frisco, it's a nicer side of Frisco, but like if you go down a few streets, like main streets, they have so many apartment buildings that they've built, and like lower income apartment buildings.
Yeah.
So you just get a bunch of people that you
Don't
probably
give a shit, probably.
yeah probably don't want around your neighborhood.
Yeah.
So we've gotten a bunch of like shootings at like Walmart and 7-Eleven and stuff like that. It's
I
crazy.
wouldn't want to live anywhere close to where there's shooting going on.
Oh yeah.
I don't want Pat or any of my kids or anybody out walking around.
Yeah.
Because I just might get stupid if somebody shot one of them. I just have to go out there and clean the neighborhood.
Yeah. Go in like Rambo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun. Let's go back to something more positive. What are your memories of your wedding reception after the wedding?
Trying to get everybody to go home. Serious.
Yeah, they were just hanging around.
Even her mom wasn't bad, but he didn't want to leave. I said, Curly, I'm going to bed. Where are you going to bed? I said, in there with my wife. You know, your daughter, who's my wife now, and you ain't welcome. You need to get home or I'm going to put you out the door. And Lola come down and I told her, you can have a chance at it, but if you don't get him to come home, I'm gonna throw him out of here because he's not letting me lay down.
Yeah.
He to him that was his daughter, and I was just some guy dating her. But more than that, now I'm married.
Yeah. Just being a little protective.
Oh, yeah, too protective. I never seen him that way ever. You know, before we were married, he wasn't like that. I could do anything, go anywhere.
Got a little too real for him, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Had he been drinking or something, or
Who? Him?
Curtly? Yeah.
All the time.
Well, I mean specifically that night. Had he been?
Oh, I'm sure, because he drinks all the time.
Oh.
And he could go to, there's 3 bars that were close enough to walk to.
Yeah.
One across 12, one down by 12th and Temple, and one off the Spruce right where we were at, down the other way. And he could go in any of those bars and sit there and just drink all day and night. And they wouldn't even worry about him, because they knew when he got money, he would come in and take care of it. He did. Come on.
So he had a running tab.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How often would he pay that tab off?
Oh,
Maybe once a week or something? Or?
I don't know. He got money, and she would give him so much. And then I told her one time, I said, you're not even close to giving him what he needs, because he'll spend that. Maybe not even on drinking, maybe something else. But he's got a running tab in those bars that if you ever go in there, you ain't gonna believe it. You'd be surprised, why are they letting him in still? But everybody loved him. Everybody loved that guy.
should have had like a credit card or something. Get some. Yeah, that's funny.
He didn't need anything. They gave him anything he wanted whenever he wanted it. He wanted food, they give him it. If he wanted to go somewhere, they would get a vehicle to take him there.
What was about him that people liked so much?
Oh, he was a good guy. He never gave anybody a hard time.
Yeah.
A good guy. And I seen him. I came into a bar where he used to go all the time. I used to go over there too. I went into a bar one time, and when I got in the front door, I got about 3 feet, and he was almost surrounded with about 5 guys. And it looked like they could take him down, but there wasn't one of them that was brave enough to even go close to him. He was a crazy man. He will fuck you up. He's going to defend himself. And he could do that. He didn't have any problem fighting.
Did he get into fights?
I've seen him in fights and put the people down.
Okay.
And they pack that guy out of there, and he goes sit back at the bar again. And they didn't know, not too many people mess with him. They might, some people that ran the bar might call him and ask for help if he was in there.
Yeah.
Because they knew he didn't back down from nobody. And he didn't.
So was it that he was just a good person to be around, or did he help people, or was he like what about him specifically? You said that he was just a good guy, but
Oh, he was.
What
He
did
was.
that mean?
He was friendly with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But you wanted to mess with him, you better know what you're doing, because he has shit that he would tear your ass up.
Mm-hmm.
He could handle himself.
Mm-hmm.
And first time I seen him, I went into the bar at Evergreen over there, and there was like 4, maybe 5 guys that had him up on one side of the pool table, and there was maybe 4 feet there, and he was against the wall, and they were all coming around to get him. He wasn't running.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, oh, let me see, I might have to jump in here. As they came in, he put them on the floor.
They just took their turn.
He wasn't afraid of you, and he would take you down. You might get him down, but you ain't gonna hold him down. He's gonna get loose. He's gonna get loose and beat the shit out of you. And if he had to get different about stuff, things he needed something different, and you might get bit. You might get whatever it takes to get off of him.
No holds barred.
And don't come back.
Were they people that were just new to the area, or just people that had been around, or?
Oh, most of the people have been around, and most of them knew him, but people get drinking, they ain't too smart sometimes.
Yeah.
And I tell them, they say, is he always fight like that? I haven't seen him lose a fight. What? No, he's not. If he got to bite you, if he's got to grab you by the nuts and rip them off, he's going to do that. He's going to do whatever it takes to put you down and you to get off of him. And if I was in trouble, he'd be the first one to come on over and want to get into the fight with me. And he loved to fight. That's the game we want to play. Okay.
Was he ever in the military, or where did he like?
Worked in mines.
So he was a tough guy, and you have to be to do that stuff.
Yeah, he didn't have like a lot of brothers and sisters. He had
That's interesting.
He defended himself and anybody he liked.
That's interesting, because some people that have a ton of brothers and sisters are resilient because they've had to defend themselves like their whole life. But if he didn't, that's interesting, because maybe it was more of like a overcompensation because he didn't have, anyone that was there to back him up, so he had to stand on his own.
Yeah, and he wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid. I never seen him walk away. I seen it. I seen it when I told Pat, I'm gonna go in there and I'm not gonna be out right away. Curly's got about 5 guys around him at the pool table, and some of them got pool sticks, and they're wanting to take him down.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Is he gonna be okay?" I said, and I told her, I said, if I go in there or not, he's gonna be okay because he ain't taking no shit from nobody.
Yeah.
And he never did. If you're crazy enough to go up against him, okay, you got a crazy man here that's gonna whoop the shit out of you.
I'm not even gonna warn you.
Huh?
I'm not even gonna warn you. You'll find out.
Yeah.
It's funny. Did you guys ever have a honeymoon? Like go somewhere vacation wise, like after specifically for the wedding?
Yeah, we didn't have no big to dos, but we had a lot of different 2 and 3 days that we would disappear.
Where'd you go?
Up north, south,
Like the UP or like up into Canada or just?
up into Canada, up in the UP.
Mm-hmm.
We just took off. And sometimes we didn't even know where we were gonna stop.
You just try
If
it.
we liked it,
Yeah.
check it out.
That's interesting.
We never had any problem everywhere I went. And I'll tell you, I didn't need to have a team of guys. But I'm gonna tell you, that girl can take care of herself.
Yeah.
I've seen her take care of herself. I've seen her back down 4 or 5 guys.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see somebody get crazy? Well, if you mess with her, she'll get crazy, and you're gonna want to get the hell out of there. She ain't looking to play this game, but that's the game you want to play. She ain't gonna come out the worst person in it.
Oh yeah. I never saw that side of her, but I could tell it was there
Oh,
because she was very, this is the way it is, and if
she grew up the only child, and she defended her dad. She defended her mom.
yeah.
She'd find out he was in a bar, and he was having trouble. She'd tell Lo, "I'll be back in a little bit." She said, "Where are you going?" "I'm going over to the bar where Curly's at. There's people who are trying to kick his ass." She says, "Yeah, well, they're trying. I'm going to go over there and kick their ass." She'd go in there and she'd grab the first cue stick she could find, or she might even go in there with a ball bat. She wasn't the kind of person that I'd ever want to fight. I was happy to have her on my side because I knew she wasn't running. You ain't running from nobody. Hey Bailey, you're gonna have to hang on a minute. I gotta go shake hands with my best friend.
Go see someone about a horse.
Do what?
Go see someone about a horse.
Yeah, a pony. Oh, you think you wanna come too? I'll be right back. The dog still out here?
She went in with you.
Oh, yeah, she's right here behind me. You wanna come back out? Come on, let's go. You coming? You can't just tell her to come. She wants you to close the door and then reopen it. When you reopen it, she's coming out.
Alright, well, I think that's a good place to leave off. Unless you want to answer just one more. Do you have any keepsakes from your wedding?
Yeah, and I can't get rid of her. Keepsakes from my wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Probably some little thing that we've got still somewhere. Who knows? I can't remember anything offhand.
Yeah.
We didn't get rid of nothing that I know of.
Did you have did you have any like decorations for the reception at your apartment or anything like that, or you kind of just, you know?
No, there might have been a sign hanging from in the hall where the living room and the kitchen area. That might have been something hanging from there or something, but there wasn't a whole lot of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Had a sign saying where the door was.
Was it confusing or something?
Some people didn't seem like they were ever going to leave.
Oh, the door's right here.
And I'm going to put you out that door if you don't get moving. I think without him saying anything, there was probably something in his head that I shouldn't be going to bed with his daughter.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get it.
I understand it, but it ain't happening. I mean, he ain't changing none of that.
Yeah. Kind of like that's the point of getting married, right?
I didn't do anything before that. I kept it like it's supposed to. I'm close to it a few times, but never did let myself go. Never did nothing like that. But I had a good girl.
All right. Well, we'll end that for tonight. It's April 30th.
What time is it?
It's 6:30 right now.
In the evening?
Yep.
Wow.
6:30 at